Hey guys, so I know it can be very exciting to think about the prospect of running your own business. There are likely tons of nerves and anxiety, and that's normal. But I think it's important to understand how are you going to fund the new business, and is it the right time for you right at the outset? One thing that's important to know: the initial franchise fee of 50,000 or so, if you're considering a multi-unit approach, it's more, is typically a cash injection at the outset. There are very few situations where a deposit on the franchise fee is done and the rest is on credit. So having sufficient liquidity is one of the most important requirements to get started. This is something we can talk through. If you're currently working and have W 2 income, or you're married and your spouse has W 2 income and your credit score is at 685 or so, or better, you're in a good position to get an SBA loan to fund your prospective new business. Now, if you've already been a business owner, you're going to have to show your income for the last 2 years to demonstrate you have sufficient income to take on a loan. You may also want to consider an unsecured loan, which has a different set of criteria, including a fixed lending rate and other terms. Now, fixed lending might be more attractive given the way rates are sort of changing rapidly here. Other ways for funding, besides using your cash savings, of course, can be using an open line of credit you may have on your home or existing business. You can acquire a HELOC, assuming you have income coming in. You can take advantage of a margin loan on a brokerage account where you have stocks, or you can do a ROBS, which stands for Rollover Business Startup, where you can actually use retirement assets, liquidating those investments and rolling them over to your new C Corp or LLC that you'll be creating for the new franchise with no tax penalty. Yeah, that's right, no taxes. That's a huge advantage to someone that's in their 50s or 60s and realize how much they'll be hit by Uncle Sam when they have to start taking those assets out of retirement. Um, it's also a good strategy for someone that doesn't have income and is in a bind to start a new business and would prefer to bet on themselves instead of work for a company again. You don't have to figure out all this on your own. I know quality providers out there that can give you independent advice and walk you through the process of obtaining the right strategy so you can move forward when the time is right. But I think it's important to be open with me about your current financial situation to see if this is the right timing for you and not make any assumptions of whether you can or can't do this until we've had a consultation about it.